Hi there, welcome to Flex and Flow. Thank you for joining us. Today you need a yoga mat if you have it. You need a towel, medium-sized towel, or a yoga strap for some hamstring stretches if that's available to you. But let's go ahead and have a seat on our mat and get started for some Flex and Flow. Today we're going to be doing some really great stretching, some twisting. I'm going to be cueing in on some really basic poses that feel so good when done properly. And we're also going to be doing some push-ups and some glute work and just really try to strengthen using that own beautiful body. All right, so go ahead and have a seat. Here we go. So go ahead and just sit down in a comfortable position. Legs can be crossed, crisscross applesauce. You can have an ankle over the knee if you're flexible. You can have legs stacked. However you want to begin is fine. And as we sit here and just kind of prepare ourselves for a moment, let's just relax. Lots going on. The house might be noisy. You might have some kids busted in on you, and that's all fine. Or maybe your kids are joining you, and that's great. Remember, this is a time of grace and compassion, especially with yourself. So let go of perfect and just be glad that we can still do this, still take care of ourselves, and even still connect in our community. So go ahead and close your eyes here. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your lips. Go ahead in through the nose and out through partially parted lips. This is called pursed lip breathing. It's a really efficient way to oxygenate the blood, get rid of carbon dioxide, CO2, the waste product of breathing, and bring your heart rate, breath rate, blood pressure to a nice, normal, calm level. So again, closing our eyes in through the nose, out through the lips. And I'd like your exhale to be longer than your inhalation. So at least 2 times longer. So inhale for 1, exhale 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. Inhale, exhale through your lips. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. Blow it all out. Again, inhale, exhale. And just remember, you can go back to this kind of breathing anytime that you're feeling anxious. If you're in the middle of your workout and you're working really hard, this is a really efficient way to breathe. If you're feeling anxious, stressed, even having trouble falling asleep, all of this will help relax your muscles, relax your breathing, relax your pulse. All right, now that we're in the seated position, let's go ahead and start with some twists. So we're going to take our right hand and place it across on our left knee. Go ahead and take the left arm and twist to the back of the room, maybe looking over that left shoulder. Don't forget to breathe here. Don't hold your breath. Nice. Extending out through a straight arm in that left arm, through those fingertips. Using the hand on the knee as a little leverage, maybe to get a little deeper. Good, and come back to center here. Deep breath in. Exhale, opposite hand on opposite knee, so left hand, right knee, and go ahead and do that twist. Exhaling as you twist a little deeper. One more breath, using that hand as a little bit of leverage. Sit up nice and tall, energy out coming through the crown of the head. Good, up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Come back to center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, twist. Exhale, look over that shoulder. Back to the center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, look over that back shoulder. Inhale to center. Good. Sitting up nice and tall, like I've got a little puppet string coming right out of the top of your head. Sit up nice and tall. Let's go shoulders in, shoulders up by the ears, shoulders back, shoulders down. Good, try that again. Forward, up, back, and down. And that's where we want that good posture. We open up through the chest, lead with the heart. Good, let's go one more time. Forward, up, back, down. Good. Go ahead and scoop the arms up. Inhale right here. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale. Now this time, exhale, fold forward in your seated position. Let the head and neck relax here. Try not to hyperextend. So you're looking down and out. Creep those fingertips a little bit farther and feel that stretch down into your armpits, into your side body slightly. Good. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, let's try that again. Can we reach a little further? Creating some length in the spine here. Beautiful. Sit up nice and tall. One more big inhalation. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Go ahead and come to your seated position. Now that we feel a little calm, maybe a little more focused, a little more centered, let's get started. So I'd like to start today with our towel. Lying on our backs, we're going to do some hamstring stretches. So I'm just going to fold my towel in half and then in half again. And voila, a yoga strap, okay? So go ahead and make your way to a lying position on your mat, on your back. Knees are bent here. We're going to go ahead and take our towel. We're going to place it across the arch of one leg. We're going to use some tension and pull that leg gently in towards our forehead. Just loosening up the backs of the legs here. It doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to pull hard. It shouldn't hurt. As your muscle starts to warm up a little bit, you can pull a little further. Find your breath. Find that inhale through the nose, exhale through your lips. Nice. One more breath here. If you've been running or cycling or doing any of Chris's boot camps, this is going to feel really good. Carefully bend your knee, take your strap off, and switch sides. So you can see my opposite leg is still bent, foot flat on the ground. And I'm just going to be real gentle here. I'm pretty tight, so I don't have a lot of flexibility right now. But I can definitely feel that through the calf and then up into my hamstring. Find your breath. Nice. We're not going to rush through this. We're going to take our time because it's just that good for us. Good. Go ahead and release. We're going to do that one more time on each side, but this time you have the option to straighten out the opposite leg. So you don't have to keep it bent. If you're pretty tight, you might want to, but if you want to intensify it, straighten out that opposite leg. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and straighten it out, and I'm going to pull it in a little more. I've got a slight bend in my knee. Oh, yeah. Very good. Let's do one more breath. Remember, inhale through the nose, exhale through your lips. Nice. Go ahead and release and switch. Straight leg option, bent leg option. Do what feels good for you today. Good. Find your breath. Don't hold your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, maybe pull a little deeper. Nice. Go ahead and release. From here, let's extend both legs out straight. Arms come out to a T, and take one leg and just drape it across the body as you do a spinal twist. Your gaze looks the opposite direction that top leg is going, looking out over these back fingertips. You can bring your leg high, you can bring your leg low, you can add a little extra pressure if it feels okay. Find where it feels good to you. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, slowly come back to center and let's go the other way. Oh, I just got a bunch of cracks there. That felt good. Now, if your back is tight at all, you might feel your breath start to shorten. Go ahead and try to breathe through this. The breath will help your muscle loosen up and you can sink a little bit deeper into the stretch. Nice. Go ahead and come back to center. From here, let's bend our legs, place the hands behind our neck, and I just want you to give me a basic crunch. So straight up to the stars, all right? Hold and down. Exhale on the up and down. Hold for 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. Good. Pulling that pelvic floor up towards the rib cage. Good. Straight up and down. Just a basic crunch to kind of warm up our middle. Good. Let's go 10 more. 10, 9. You've got some space between your chin and your chest here, lifting straight up. 7. You can put a hand on your core just to make sure you feel it engage. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even a basic crunch can burn if you're slow, controlled, and doing it properly. That burned. All right, same move, but we're gonna crunch up and over to opposite knee. So elbow to opposite knee. Knees are bent, same cues apply. Lift and cross, down. Lift and cross, down. Now, if this is just a little too easy for you, you can always add a leg lift right here. Good, we're just warming up the core, firing it up. Good, little crosses. Don't rush, all the same cues. Exhale as you come up. Give me 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good, here's the flex part. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and rest for 1 minute here. Now we're going to do a bicycle crunch. So again, taking that knee to opposite leg. The higher your legs are, it's going to be slightly easier. I would never call it easy. But the goal is to keep the legs as straight as possible and work on keeping them as low to the ground as possible. If you need to raise them, no problem. If you need to have a slight bend in your knee, no problem. 20 slow, controlled bicycles. Breathe. Here we go.
Cassie, can you hear me?
Yes.
Cassie? Oh,
Yes.
sorry to interrupt, but we can't see you on the big screen.
Oh. Okay.
I don't, No. Oh, now we do.
Okay. Can anybody else not see me?
Now I can see you on the big screen. Okay.
Okay. Okay, let me know again, okay?
Okay. I'll mute myself now. Thanks.
Okay. Let me know if we have any problems, okay? All right, so we're doing 20 bicycle crunches. Ready? Nice and slow and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it going. 8, 9, 10. Keep it slow. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, extend out. I'm just reading your comments here. And extend your legs out. Nice big stretch. Good job. Hug your knees into your chest. Go ahead and roll around slightly. Just a little spinal massage here. And then roll all the way up to seated position. Very good. From here, we're going to find quadruped or all fours. All right, so go ahead and have your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Good. And then we're just relaxed here, okay? So we're not doing much with our core. We're just kind of setting up. Spread your fingers wide apart. Grip the mat. Good. And from here, go ahead and make your knees a little bit wider. Flatten out the tops of your feet and push back to child's pose. Good. Reach your fingers forward slightly, hollow out your armpits, and reach. Find your breath. Good. So now we're going to go ahead and thread the needle. So go ahead and push up from your child's pose. Start in a neutral position on all fours and keep your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Tuck your toes under. Open up your chest to the right as you extend your right arm towards the ceiling. Direct your gaze to your raised hand. Okay, good. Begin to move your right arm under your chest towards the mat. Your torso should naturally shift to face downward. Keep both knees and your left arm grounded for support. Continue to slide your right arm onto the mat, allowing your right shoulder to rest on the mat. Extend your left arm overhead so your fingertips are reaching, and rest the right side of your head on the mat. So we're opening up through that upper back. Focus on your breathing. Really good. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Begin to unwind here. Take your extended arm, your left arm, and pull it in towards you and unwind. Good. Knees wide, child's pose again. Good. Coming up to all fours, finding quadruped again. Wrists are in line with the shoulders. Knees in line with the hips. Curl the toes. So we're in our neutral position. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. So go ahead and reach that left arm up. Eye gazes up towards the sky, and then start to turn and bring it under. Keep turning till you naturally find that left shoulder on the mat. Creeping the right arm forward. Lay your left side of your head down. Good, 2 more breaths here, especially if you're tight across your upper back. Let's take a moment and breathe through that and see if we can relax those muscles a little bit more. Go ahead and unwind, find all fours. Good job. I hope that felt good. It's one of my favorite stretches. Spread your palms here, index fingers wide. Exhale and lift your knees away from the floor. All right, at first, lift all the way up and keep your knees slightly bent as we're in our first downward facing dog. Lengthen your tailbone away from the back of your pelvis and press it towards the sky. You can see my knees are slightly bent here because I'm just kind of warming up. Go ahead and lower the knees back down. Let's do that one more time. Knees bent. Ready? And inhale, lift. Exhale, find downward dog. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and walk the dog, which just means I'm going to straighten one leg and bend the other, pressing my heels down to the earth, 1 foot at a time. They call this pedaling. Now everybody go ahead and bend your knees, take it all the way down, and then press up to the sky. And take your chest and move it back towards the tops of your thighs. Biceps frame up the ears, heels down to the ground if that feels okay. Don't stop breathing. We're going to do a few mobility moves. So we're going to go from downward dog. Let me show you upward dog as well. So it'll be downward dog, upward dog. Downward dog, upward dog. So everybody meet me in downward dog. Shift your weight forward into a plank and then keep coming forward and drop your hips and look up. Good. Shift back into your plank. Shift back to downward dog. Shift forward into plank. Shift, shift, shift. Keep going. Drop your hips. Lift up. Good. One more time, and then I'm going to let you go at your own pace. Shift back to downward dog. Forward into plank. Keep coming forward. Drop your hips. Upward dog. Okay, go ahead and keep going. Your pace. Downward dog, plank, come forward, up dog. Shift back, plank, all the way to down dog. This should feel really good on your spine. Find your breath. Flow with the music if you've got that going. Good. Okay, let's all meet in all fours. Okay, so if you're in downward dog, shift forward, drop your knees, turn towards your screen. Hi. All right, so before we go into this, go ahead and watch. So we're going to go to a downward, or I'm sorry. Oh, yes, a child's pose to a cobra. So it looks like this. So we press back into child's pose. Then we bend our elbows and go up to baby cobra. You can see how my elbows are still bent here. And then back, child's pose. It's almost like there's a little miniature fence right here. And I'm trying to get under it. Okay, so one more time before you go. Child's pose. Bend the elbow, shift your chest. Good, and then back. So I'm leading with my chest here. Just try a few. It's a little harder, but it's fun. It feels really good, and you're gonna feel really strong once you get it. So push back, elbows bent, lead with the chest under that fence. Keep the elbows bent, cobra. Shift back. This is the hard part, right? Going back, child's pose. Shift forward, lead with the chest, lead with the chest. Little baby cobra, and back. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna give you a few rounds here. Don't forget to breathe. Oh, one more. Finish up. Good. Meet me in all fours. All right, one more good mobility move for you. So go ahead and rise up here to a tall standing knee position. We're going to take the right leg out in front of us. So this is just a split lunge. Hands on the hips, press forward, making sure the knee never goes over the toe, but getting into that hip flexor here. You can squeeze that back glute and you're going to feel it a little more through here. And then you're just going to flow back. Straight leg, feeling that stretch down the back of that calf, foot is flexed. Come all the way up, press forward, hip flexor, sit back, straight leg, bow forward. I'm gonna go one more with you, and then I'm gonna let you do a few rounds yourself. These are great mobility moves. These are great pre-workout moves as well. All right, go ahead and even yourself out. Sit up nice and tall and just switch. All right, so knee back, other leg forward. Press forward into that hip, squeeze that back glute, activate that hip a little bit more, and then press all the way back from that front straight leg, flex the feet. Good. Like I said, if you've been working out with Chris and doing those boot camps, all this is going to feel really good. Few more. Enjoy. Move with your breath. Good. Nice. All right, one more and then we'll sit up tall on our knees again. Good. All right, from here, let's move on. Are you ready? So come down to your quadruped position again. All right. From here, let's go ahead and press up and back to downward dog. We're going to flow a little bit. So knees bent, curl the toes, activate, lift up. First, your knees are bent, push back, 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 back. Nice. Look at the space in between your hands and take your feet, little baby steps, right, left, right, left, right, left, till your feet meet your hands, you're in a forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward, fold forward, good. Inhale, halfway pose here. Light touch on the tops of the thighs or the shins. Nice flat back. Energy reaching out through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink down into chair pose. So weight is in the heels here. Push your butt back. Sink a little deeper. Hips are back. Upper body is not forward. It's about 45 degrees. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Arms are active. Reaching out, biceps by the ears, sink a little lower. Good, you've got it. Hold it. Breathe. Fold forward. Bend the knees, inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart center. Good. It's a half sun salutation. Let's try that again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, find your chair pose. Sink down. Lift your toes, check yourself out. Can you lift your toes, sink a little deeper? Squeezing your inner thighs together. Arms are active, biceps by the ears. One more breath, fold forward. Good, bend the knees, inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, heart center, beautiful. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach, chair pose, sink down, sink low. Good. Push your butt back, little lower. Reach with the hands. Find your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Exhale, heart center, rest. Standing mountain pose. Heart rate's up. Good job. Very, very good job. From here, go ahead. If you're using your mat, step to the side view. So rather than the top of your mat, turn to your right or your left and get in a nice wide straddle position. Okay? So even out right and left. From here, we're not punched forward. Good posture. Remember, forward, up, back, down. There it is. Go ahead and place your hands right here into your hips and slightly hinge forward with a nice flat back. Good. Hips are pulled to the back of the room. Energy is on the inside of the legs. And let your arms get heavy here. We still have a nice flat back. Go ahead and exhale, fold all the way down, bending forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and walk your hands over to your left foot. Grab on the outside. Nice stretch here in the lower body. Release the tension out of your neck if it's there. And then walk it back to center over to the right foot. Feeling that nice side body stretch as well. Good. Bring it back to the center here. Bend the knees and round it up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders back and down. From here, adjust your feet slightly so your toes are facing out just a little bit. Hands at the heart. I'm going to bring my feet in just a little bit more. You might have to adjust your stance. I'm going to lower myself down. Now, this might be enough for you. If you can come all the way down, give it a try. Use your elbows to push on the inside of your inner thighs here and get that nice deep stretch. Good, and maybe even a little sway. Good. Beautiful. It's a good one. It's intense. Let's hold it for 5, 4. Don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Carefully come all the way up. Good. Let's bring our feet together. Step towards the top of our mat. We're going to flow down and we're going to find our push-up series. You ready? All right, so standing at the top of your mat, go ahead, find your standing mountain pose, check your posture. You know how to do that. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway pose. Exhale, fold forward. Step or jump back into a plank position. Knees can be down for a modified plank, no problem. From here, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, even from your knees is fine, lower yourself down. Flatten out the tops of your feet, inhale, rise up, upward facing dog. If you'd like, you can take your thighs off the mat, push up and back to downward facing dog. Good. Look at the space in between your hands, step or jump through. Top of the mat, inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart center. I'm gonna run through that beautiful one more time with you, and then I'm gonna let you flow for a few minutes, all right? Sun salutation A. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway pose. Exhale, fold forward. Step or jump back, plank. Shift your weight forward slightly, knees down if you'd like. Bend your arms, lower yourself down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump through. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart center. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and flow. Don't worry if you forget something. Don't worry if you don't do it right. It just doesn't matter, especially if you've got your music going. Move to the music. And maybe you even find yourself in a twist or a split dog or, holding a position for a little bit longer. This is your few minutes to flow. So go ahead and enjoy. Okay, go ahead and finish your rotation. Let's all meet in standing mountain pose, and we're gonna find our way to our push-up series. So we're all at the top of our mats. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway pose. Control your breath. Exhale, fold. Step or jump back. Good. From here, you can put your knees down for a modified push-up, but we're just going to do a regular push-up. Slow, controlled, 10 reps. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, good, 8, 7, knees down for modified, looks like this, 5, 4, 3, good job, 2, 1, child's pose, good. Stay in your child's pose, catch your breath. We're gonna go wide, extra wide, okay? 10 reps. So go ahead and come up, set your push-up up, set your push-up up, and go nice and wide. Wide in the feet, wide in the hands. 10 reps. 10, 9, 8, squeezing those shoulder blades together, lowering your whole body down, pushing up through the heel of your hands. 5, 4, 3, I'm with you. 2, 1, child's pose. All right, narrow push-ups. So bring your hands nice and close. As we lower down, our elbows scrape our sides and we push up through the heel of our hands. Tricep push-ups, preparing us for chaturangas. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, all the way down, 7, stay with me, nice and slow, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Child's pose. Yes. Find your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through those lips. One more. We're going to do a push-up to a shoulder tap, push-up to a shoulder tap. 10 reps on your knees or on your toes. Let's go. Down. 1. Down. 2. Slow is hard. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. You can do it. Stay strong. 10. Good. Child's pose. Really good. We're almost there. Stay with me, okay? Just a few more flex moves, and then we're going to go into our corpse pose. So go ahead and lower yourself all the way down to your mat or the carpet, onto your belly, and extend your legs and arms out long. We're going to do some swimmers. So our head's going to be in neutral spine, looking down at the mat. Not very exciting. We're going to lift our arms and legs and swim. Opposite leg and arm moving at the same time. Lift as high as you can. This is still working our core because we have to have a strong back if we want a strong core. All right, so here we go. Lift, swim. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Staying down on the mat. Go ahead and prop your upper body up slightly. All right, I've just got a bend in my elbows. I'm going to bend my knees, feet are up. Put my heels together. From here, I'm going to lift my thighs off the mat, activating my low back and glute. Lift as high as you can, feet towards the ceiling. Ready? Here we go. 10, you got it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to do those both one more time. We're going to swim for 10. We're going to do those glute activation lists for 10. Ready? Extend out. Give me 10 good swimmers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Lift a foot. 4. Come on. 5. I know it's tough. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Prop yourself up a little bit. Bend your knees. Heels together. Lift to the ceiling. Here we go for 10. 9. Knees are wide. 8. Get it up. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Ooh. Hands beside the armpits. Give me a little upward dog and then a child's pose. Good. Oh, so good. All right. Enjoy that child's pose for a minute, catch your breath. And now is the time where we're going to transition into our corpse pose, our rest, our relaxation, and it's really easy to skip and log off. But I encourage you, I'm going to take you through a muscle tension release exercise. So I encourage you to stay around and do it with us. So now is the time to get a blanket or your sweatshirt if you want to get cozy, or your socks, maybe you could take that towel we were using and use it as a pillow, or even put it under your low back. Okay. So get cozy, get a drink of water, of course. Okay, so go ahead and lie on your backs, palms up, feet flopped out. Try to close your eyes. Good. Just take a little body scan from the top of your head down to your toes. Notice any tightness, or notice if you're feeling better after that flex and flow class. With eyes closed, I want you to tighten up all the muscles in your face, your jaw, and your neck. Clench tight, tight, tight. Maybe shoulders come up by the ears. Keep it tight, 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 and release. Release the shoulders. Find your breath. Release the head, the jaw, the tongue. Good. Melt into the mat a little bit more. One more breath. Go ahead and tighten up the muscles in your jaw, your tongue, your teeth, your neck, your shoulders, and now your arms. Make fists. Tight by your side. Tight, 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 and release. Release. Good. Beautiful. Okay, go ahead and tighten up the head, neck, shoulders, arms, your core, your glutes, your legs, your feet. Everything is flexed and tight. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Release. Good. Release. Now I find that I can usually melt into the mat just a little bit more if I let go just a little bit more. Good. See if you can let go even more. I'm going to be quiet for a moment and let you rest. Go ahead and start to bring the awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Maybe take a nice big stretch overhead. When you're ready, roll over to one side. Gently push yourself up to a seated position. Maybe legs crossed or legs stacked. Good. And then just kind of notice how you feel. And I hope you feel better. I do. I hope you feel opened up. I hope you feel stretched out, especially if you've been doing these boot camps. I hope you feel centered and ready to go for the day. I hope it energizes you. And as we part for now, I just hope and pray that you all stay strong. And I hope you stay well and kind. And, we're here for you, whatever you need. I don't have all the answers when it comes to fitness and wellness, but I will always try to support you and encourage you and be your best cheerleader. So namaste.